Hello children, welcome to your SST class. We have already learned about important parallels of latitudes in our previous discussion. So now we will study about the meridians of longitudes. Do you see another set of lines which run from north to south pole on the globe? Yes, these lines are known as meridians or lines of longitudes. Let's discuss the properties to understand meridians of longitudes in a better way. A meridian of longitude or meridian is the curve of an imaginary semicircle that joins the two poles. It means meridians are semicircles and that meet at the two poles, that is North Pole and South Pole. The meridians run in north-south direction. As you know, parallels run in east-west direction, but meridians run in north-south direction. The distance between two meridians becomes smaller as we move away from the equator and towards the poles. Or we can say that the maximum distance between any two meridians is at the equator. As they move away from the equator and go towards the poles, the distance between them decreases and they all meet at the poles. All the meridians are of the same length. As we all know that latitudes becomes shorter as they move away from the equator towards the poles, but meridians are of the same length because they extend from the North Pole to South Pole as shown in the given picture. Now here is a picture of latitude and longitude. You can easily differentiate. As you can see that the parallels of latitude run from east to west, whereas meridians of longitude run from north to south. Equator is the 0-degree latitude which divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere, whereas prime meridian 0-degree longitude divides the earth into eastern and western hemisphere. Latitudes become shorter as we move away from the equator. Equator is longest latitude as we already know, but all the longitudes are of the same length. Now, how these meridians are numbered? Longitudes are also numbered like latitudes. The meridians passing through Greenwich in England is taken as 0-degree meridian. It is called prime meridian. It is the starting point for numbering the meridian. The meridians are marked from 0 degree to 180 degrees starting from the prime meridian to its east and 0 degree to 180 degree to its west. Taking prime meridian as base, we draw many longitudes like 30 degree east, 60 degree east and so on its eastern side, and similarly 30 degree west, 60 degree west and so on its western side. There are 180 meridians on the west side and 180 meridian on the east side of prime meridian. This makes a total of 360 meridian. The letter E or W added after the number tells us if the meridian is to the east or the west of the prime meridian. Or we can write the number in positive in eastern hemisphere and we can mark negative sign in the western hemisphere. The 180 degree meridian is same as the 180 degree west meridian. So the 180 degree meridian has neither E nor W after the number. It is also called international dateline. Children, we should always remember that we neither write E nor W with 180 degree meridian because 180 degree west and 180 degree east meridian is the same longitude. In this picture, you can see that international dateline or 180 degree longitude is not a straight line. It is in a zigzag form. Now, what is the importance of the meridians in calculating time? We all observe that the time in the different countries are different. Why the time in different countries are different, and how do we calculate the time of a place? The meridians or longitudes help us to calculate time of a place which lie on different meridians. There is a time difference between places on different meridians because they have sunrise and sunset at different times. And whereas the places on the same meridian, they have similar time. For any given place, the time in places to its east will be ahead of its time because sun rises earlier there, and while the time to its west will be behind its time. For example, let's take the example of Singapore. Singapore is to the east of India and it is almost 2.5 hours ahead of India. If it is 8 a.m. in India, then in Singapore time will be 10:30 a.m. Latitudes and longitudes are also very important to locate a place on a map or on a globe. If we know the degree of parallels and meridians, we can easily find any place. The parallels and meridians crisscross each other and divide the surface of the earth into a grid. The point at which a latitude and longitude meet helps to find the location of a place. For example, if we want to locate a place on a map or globe, we need to know the number of a parallel, say 23 degree north, and the number of the meridian, say 77 degree east, and their intersection point. Intersection point means the point where they meet. So their intersection point will be the location of that place. Children, with this we concluded the discussion on meridians. So kindly go through it.